Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Sega Nomad, but only because of Hyperkin's Sega Genesis handheld that they're talking about bringing out. And I want to give my 2 cents on what I believe that we might be getting if this system does come out. So let's get into it. So, Hyperkin's Sega Genesis handheld that they announced, what could it be? I have a unit that I do believe that they could be using the inside the components for their handheld, and what that is, and plenty of companies have their own unit, but the one I have is from Gamers Tech, and this is a very strong Genesis clone. I do like it compared to my Model 1 Sega Genesis with Retro Tank 5X and a SCART cable. This unit I bought specifically for if I wanted to transport and go somewhere with it before I had my Sega Nomad. But the reason why I think that they could be using this is because it has HDMI out, which is 720p, region switch 4x3 16x9, and the chip inside is really strong. The picture quality on my 4K monitor looks really good. And the reason why I think they're using this and why we could potentially see a Sega Genesis handheld from them is because a lot of companies are using the chip from this unit in plenty of other Genesis. I don't know if it's specifically for the Sega Genesis, but what I've seen, this chip, and I'll implement a picture of some sort of what I'm talking about, that this unit, if it comes out, it probably will more than likely be a modified board with this chip. To close out this video, I have a few more things I want to say. The Gamers Tech Mini Gen Sega Genesis clone console retails for $50. If Hyperkin comes out with this unit and it's around $100 or $120, will it be a good deal? I do believe so, being that the Mini Gen is a solid little unit. If you're, especially if you're getting into retro gaming and Sega Genesis, it's the best unit to get for just plug and play, and you have your EverDrive or original cartridge. You don't have to worry about a retro tank, a SCART cable, anything. It will definitely get you by, and you'll enjoy it way more than buying all that stuff. That's for the people like us that are nuts, that really like hardware. So something like this would be really cool to see a 2024 version, being that, you know, it's chunky, a little bit heavy, it feels good and all, but having a modern version of the Sega Nomad would be amazing. And I would like it for if I brought a few cartridges that I know the few games I like to play, or my EverDrive cart, 10-hour battery. What more can you ask for? I mean, it's a solid, it sounds like it would be a solid unit, and if it has the components to the Gamers Tech, because there's so many other companies that are using this chip that the Gamers Tech unit is using, if we can get that, I believe the diehards, it'll sell out, but in general, people that are interested in 16-bit units, they'll pick this up. So with that, leave your comments down below, let's have a discussion, and I'll see you in the next one.